Wanna play?
Wanna play? Wanna play? Wanna play? Wanna play?
Wanna play? Hey everybody, welcome back to Wanna Play. My name is James McKenna, and today we're going to be doing our second ever figure review on this channel. And today's figure is going to be Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Now, not only is this my favorite movie in the Friday the 13th series, but it is also my favorite look of the character of Jason throughout the whole series, and I feel like a lot of people can agree with that. Usually when you watch rankings of Jason Voorhees, Part 7 usually comes in at number 1, or at least close to number 1. So as soon as they announced this, I was incredibly excited. I knew I needed to get one myself, but around my area, there's like nothing for NECA figures. If y'all saw my horror toy hunt, you know that, yeah, I don't have the best area for NECA figures. And I even went to other Targets around here, and some of them didn't even have a NECA figure section. So this comes from New Hampshire. That's a different state than I live in. I had to go to a different state to find this, but I'm glad that I did, because I can review it for you guys today. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so here we go. I got my WWE ring back out, of course, and it's time to review this. So, of course, we're going to start out with the packaging, because that's what we do around here. And, yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. It's the poster for Part 7, The New Blood. Maybe not the best poster in the entire series, although it still is pretty good. Of course, the knife going through the face of Jason and the face of Tina, the final girl in the series. You got some of the phrases up here. On Friday the 13th, Jason is back, but this time, someone's waiting. Yeah, they probably could have came up with a better slogan for this. I feel like it's pretty generic, but still, it's not bad. Of course, the logo down here, great logo. Friday the 13th logos always are some of the best ones. On the sides, we've got the look of Jason himself, of course, the logo again, and the NECA logo and all that. On the back, we've got some pretty cool stuff. There's a curse in these woods, Jason Voorhees' curse. They say he died as a boy, but he keeps coming back. Few have seen him and have lived. Some have tried to stop him, but no one can. He's out there, waiting. Of course, you got some really cool shots of the mask breaking open, like that happened in the house in the movie. Some more cool action shots. Him with the freaking weapons all down there. In this movie, by the way, Jason has some of the coolest weapons. I mean, he maybe doesn't have some of the best kills because they were heavily cut down, but the weapons are still awesome. And then on this side, it's pretty much the same as the other one. It's the logo and the mask of Jason, and pretty much same with the top as well. So let's get into the figure itself. So let's start out with the accessories of the big lad. I guess we'll go from left to right. First, right here, we got this alternate mask, which I think is sick. It's from the scene in the movie where his mask rips open and it tears off, and you get that awesome reveal of his look underneath. I think this is a really cool inclusion. I think it looks really nice, and it's definitely one of the cooler of these accessories. But speaking of the coolest accessories, this is probably my favorite right here. The big old freaking tool that he used in that one scene where he revved it up. This is the only time that Jason has used a power tool in the entire series. The rest is all daggers and machetes and knives. This is the only time that Jason has ever used an electronic power tool to kill somebody in the entire series, and I'm really glad that they included this. Of course, you got the alternate head right here. It's pretty much the same as the normal head, but it's still pretty cool to have it. It's pretty cool right there. It's got a lot of detail on it. And of course, you got the axe. This is very cool. It's an axe. Of course, it's going to come with the Jason. And speaking of, I mean, of course you're going to have the machete. If you get a Jason figure, you're going to have his machete. It's his most iconic weapon right there. You also got the butcher knife, of course. Pretty cool inclusion right there. And I don't even know what this is. I'll be honest. Let me know in the comments. See if I can get focused. Yeah, I legit don't know what this is. I forget. So let me know in the comments what that is. Then you got this. There's so many freaking weapons that this guy has in this movie alone. Like, I don't know what this is either. Like, look at this thing. Is it an ice pick? Like, some crazy weapons. Got his alternate hands as well for if you want to have him holding some of those weapons. Oh yeah, and this, by the way, watch out when you're opening your NECA figures, because the packaging sometimes is pretty dangerous. I cut myself open when opening this figure, but you got that, and then right here you got a big old dagger. So yeah, that's it for the accessories. Let's get into the figure itself. So here he is in all his glory. Now yes, there's a reason why he's not standing up, because one complaint that I have with pretty much every NECA figure is that they suck at standing, but for whatever reason this one is a whole nother level of sucking at standing. Like, this guy he just won't do it. But the figure itself is freaking so awesome. Like, the amount of screen accuracy that is in this, like all the little tears, everything is fully accurate to the movie. It's insane. Of course, you got like the rip on the mask, you got all the rips in the clothes, even the chain for when he pretty much gets summoned by Tina in the beginning of the movie, that's still wrapped around his neck. This figure is awesome. It really is. It was 100% worth the wait. I mean, you see his bones down here, of course. That's awesome. And of course, on the back, his exposed spine, one of the coolest details in any Jason design ever. And just the rips on this guy are so freaking cool. He's in a very big, tall figure like Frankenstein's monster. Not as big, but still, this guy is huge. I mean, it's Kane Hodder Jason. Of course, you know the figure's going to be huge. Another one that doesn't even fit into the full frame. Although it fits more than Frankenstein, but still. It's awesome. I'm looking at the rips everywhere and just how accurate they are. I haven't looked under the mask yet, but I guess I'll take a look at that. Hopefully I don't break it. Yup, there he is. That's just, it's so perfectly accurate to the movie. It's just so impressive how NECA manages to nail all of these details all of the time. It's so good, especially this figure right here, because there's so much detail that would have to go into it for them to mess up with, really. Like, there's so much chance for error, and they just nailed it like they do with every single one of their figures. This is awesome. So I'm gonna pose him around a little bit, take a couple action shots if I can, if he doesn't want to fall down every single time I go to stand him up, and then I'll go to the outro. So I'll see you then. Update. I spent I wasted $50 on this piece of junk. Hand peg broke off, and then while I'm trying to fix it, the mask tore as well. That's pretty disappointing. Waited a couple months for this, finally showed up. I had to go to another state to buy it, and it broke. Now I guess I have to wait for some crazy glue to show up to my house in order to fix that. So until then, it's standing up on the shelf with a broken hand, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, just lesson learned, be fragile with that. Besides, if there's anything to take away from this video, if you're gonna buy this, don't mess with it too much, because it's pretty breakable. But thank you for watching this video. Let me know what else you would like to see me do in the comments down below. I know a lot of people want to see a Nightmare on Elm Street re-ranking right now, so that's probably going to be my next video. But stick around, because there are other collab videos that I'm doing on other channels, ranking some other franchises, not only Nightmare on Elm Street. So stay tuned for those, but thank you for watching this video. You can follow me on Instagram at JamesFromWannaPlay, and you can subscribe to this channel if you would like to. You don't have to though, but thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and good night. Bang!